Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. A really cool spot. I mean, not only do we got a nice park people are visiting, we got this sweet marshy, rivery area over here. We got these beautiful, beautiful buildings. People are just having, I mean, just look how cool these look. I mean, these look really, really nice. I have no idea where we are. It's very hard for me to guess. Where do I think this is? I don't know. That's a really good question. France? Doesn't sound bad to me. France? France seems okay. Yeah, I could go with France. Now, where would an area like this be in France? Well, let's zoom into France. Let's try and figure it out. I don't think it'd be down. Maybe it would be like around this area, or maybe like near Belgium. Sure, let's go with near Belgium. Let's go like around over here. Sure, Reims. Let's go like right there. That sounds about good to me. Let's make the guess, and the answer was Estonia. Wow, that was really, really nice. Yep, that's probably Estonia if I had to guess. Wow, very, very cool. In a place called Padast. Padaste, probably actually pronounced very differently than what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, just check this out. That is flippin' awesome. Estonia. Wow, that was really, really cool. I wouldn't have guessed that, but hopefully some of you guys did. 1579 kilometers away. Well, it's not very good. As far as, I guess, in Europe goes, that's really not very good. Well, hopefully some of you guys got closer. Alrighty, here we are in today's daily challenge. And would you look at this? If it isn't some beautiful mountains. But this is interesting. I mean, these mountains aren't huge like the mountains we've seen in the past. The snow is quite sparse, and looking out over... actually, it doesn't look like there is snow, but it looks like a light dusting of snow. It doesn't look like there's too much snow around. There's a lot of graffiti that's around, so I'm going to pan around it quickly. We also see a bottle of water, like, somewhere. It's garbage that someone left. Where the heck? Oh, here it is. There you go. See some garbage. So clearly this is a place where like people come to hang out. This isn't... well, maybe there's some kind of plaque over here. Yeah, it looks like we got a plaque here. Maybe this is a location of importance then, because, I mean, the views are beautiful. I will say that, my God, you can come here and maybe you can get a nice view of the northern lights if we're in the northern hemisphere. Are there northern lights in the southern hemisphere? I don't actually know the answer to that. I would imagine the answer to that is yes. Although you probably can't see them from very many places. You probably can only see them from something like Antarctica and maybe like, you know, down over here in, you know, Argentina or Chile. So maybe that's it. Not really sure, but anyways. The question is, where in the world are we right now? So if you have any idea where we are, put it down in the comment section below and tell me. And in tomorrow's video, much like in the section you just saw, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think this is. Who knows if I will be right or wrong, but regardless of that, I'll announce whoever got closest as the winner. You don't win a prize, but you do win glory. So, where in the world are we right now? Well, okie dokie, here we are, back again, and it is time for a viewer challenge, one brought to us by viewers like you, and especially like you if you are Taylor Krogan, which means that you've sent this challenge, so this viewer is exactly like you. You know, that joke didn't really pan out, but then again, most of my jokes don't really pan out, and I guess that's what I got going for me. Jokes that don't pan out. Anyways, here is the awesome link that I've just pasted in. The reason why? Doing a Taylor Krogan challenge because you sent me like 3 yesterday. So I got to start doing them now so that I can paste them out. We got a few challenges in between, stuff like that. Anyways, this is one that was actually sent before that with no theme in particular to it. But if you want to send in a challenge, place me 5 places in the world. Up to you where you put me. You can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, create your own custom challenge, and then send me that hot link. I mean, it's not really a hot link. Well, I guess it's a hot link. You can send that to me using the YouTube inbox system. So thank you so much, Taylor Krogan, for this one, and let's do it. Awesome. Now, one of the things is I've forgotten where Taylor Krogan is from, because usually that helps me a lot remembering where people are from. Except, unfortunately, this time around, I don't remember where our friend Taylor is from. So that doesn't really help me. But .co.uk might help. Was Taylor Krogan our friend that did the Newcastle challenge? And was that the were you the one who did the Newcastle challenge? Maybe, maybe not. I had a feeling maybe the UK. Well, we're in the UK now, but I'm trying to remember if previous UK challenges you've been one to have sent those. We're definitely in the UK. I mean, we figured that out. We got an email, not an email address, a website, and we've got some things like that. But let's find where we are. This probably tells us. Are you like for a specific place? Cardiff. Cardiff is down here, I feel. Cardiff, it's right over here. It's in Wales. It's kind of near Bristol, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Okay, we found Cardiff, which is pretty sweet. So, Roath, Cardiff. Where's Roath? Is Roath nearby? Pienaar, no. Roath, Newport, Roath, Swansea. That's where Swansea is. No idea where Roath is, but we're going to call Cardiff right here. Maybe Roath is... Oh, Roath is right there. Okay, Roath, Cardiff. So we're going to say we're in this area in particular. And, I mean, should I try and get the address right on the money? Should I do a money shot? Okay, oh boy, didn't we... For whatever reason, in my head, I kind of forgot what money shot meant. Which, it was intended as a joke, but I kind of forgot what it meant, so in my head it was a much more innocent sounding thing than it actually was. Oh, fuck. You know what, sometimes I put my foot in my mouth, but that's alright. That's, again, just that's the way of the... Oh, Lord. Alright. Let's carry on. We are in Cardiff somewhere, but I'm trying to get to, like, the major roadway, because I want to say we're near it, but I have no idea where in particular. I got people walking down the street, got houses, got, I mean, we're lost in a housing development, really. Again, I've kind of just, here you go. All right, so this is the main road. Now, housing development, it's hard to figure out where exactly we are. I don't know what the names of the street are. Clive, I'm not going to find that, am I? I mean, I could just, like, look for, like, a second, and if I see something like Clive Road, then, you know, I'll be good, but I'm not really seeing it. What I need to find is the big streets. So I'm going to go and just look for a big street. This doesn't look, none of these streets look big. I can go over there. Okay, trying to find something big. Okay, so we're getting somewhere a little bit closer. Is it going to be this way? Sure, it's going to be right at those trees. Right beyond there, those trees. That's where we're going to be. Is this where we started? Did I find... I can't fucking believe it. Found my way back. Okay, we got a church, though. That's actually important, because that might help. Hotel and spa. National Museum. There's a big church here. That's very useful, actually. Cemetery. Educational facility. Come on, can I get a church somewhere, please? My goodness. No churches. Oh, that's something. St. David's Hotel. No. No churches. That's fine, but I can see one, so I just want to know where we are. High school. Alright. Looks like, oh, well, should I... I don't know where we are. We got Roath over here. This roundabout, we're probably near it, to be honest, so I'm going to say that we're, like, right here this is this junk right over here that we've just spotted. So I'm going to say we were, like, right there, and just place us, you know, right there. Make the guess, and the answer was Roath. We were there, but we were, oh, that building's, it's not even a church anymore, is it? Nope, it's something else. It's Rainbow Bargain. It looked like a church to me, but I guess a Rainbow Bargain. It's close enough. There you go. So, right area of the right city. I say that's pretty good. Next location. Okay. This is going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? Well, we've got somebody, and they seem to be dumping their trash out. It's probably not them, to be honest. .bg. Now, where is BG? Well, it's not Belgium. It's probably because of the Cyrillic Bulgaria. So that's good. Speedy.bg. Now, do we have a name of a place? We might. But, again, I can't really tell. I mean, we're probably not in Sofia. I mean, we're not really near anything, are we? We're just... Well, we got a big lake. Is it a lake? Or is it access to the sea? I'm a bit confused, to be honest. Let's go a little bit closer. Wow. Alright, this place is interesting. It's a little bit spooky. Not gonna lie. Something about this place. I mean, there's just like a car with no tires. Just on rims. See, this is a place... I don't know, that might be a functional... it's got like a cardboard for a window. This building looks like a Lego block, but there are vehicles actually parked there, so I think maybe it's actually in use. I want to go to the water so we can see maybe what this is. Okay, we got a flag. I'm fairly certain that's the Bulgarian flag. Bulgaria is part of Europe, I believe. Is it a Bulgarian flag? To be honest, I don't actually know. But I'm going to go with it still. I believe it's part of Europe. And by Europe, I don't mean continental Europe. I mean the European Union. Is this going to be a lake, or is it going to be... Maybe it's like a... There's a lot of power, so I feel like maybe it's a dam or something. So we could be like around here. This reservoir. Yeah, I feel like that's probably not a horrible guess. To be honest, we could be like on this road right here. See this? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's make the guess, and the answer was we were actually there. All right, I got it. That's totally cool. 3460. Right country, but there you go. Wow, that was weird. Like a knock at my window, which is a bit strange considering like 40 stories. Not 40, my God. And I wish I was 40 stories up. There's no buildings that tall in Ottawa. But yeah, considering I'm quite high up in the air in an apartment, it's interesting. Why 40 stories? Wow, where did I come up with that? I'm definitely not 40 stories up. Although I would like to live higher up. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, now 3460. So that's pretty good. And hold on a second. I just got to blow my nose. Alrighty, we are back after that blowing my nose session. Just, I don't know. Allergies? Probably not right. I mean, it doesn't seem like the time of the year for allergies. Usually that happens in spring, you know, with all the pollen and stuff. But here's something absolutely not interesting that I'm going to tell you guys about. Went to the local pharmacy superstore type thing. It's like a Walgreens, if you're familiar with that in the States. Or what would be the UK brand? Would it be... I mean, shit, Tesco pretty much sells anything now, doesn't it? Is that... I don't know really if it's the pharmacy brand there too. But anyways, it's a Shoppers Drug Mart for any Canadian fans out there. But anyways, yeah, and I decided to get, you know, I don't usually splurge on getting Kleenex or, you know, well, Kleenex. But this time I decided to get the fancy kind with aloe in it, you know, infused. And to be honest, you know what? It's totally worth the money. It doesn't cost that much more, and it is a much better blowing your nose experience than the more, you know, standard face tissue. Is that the real name for it? Kleenex is what I'm going to be calling it. Anyways, let's look at what we got in front of us. And first of all, there is a person inside this. I would imagine... Oh, no, there are stairs. I think you can actually go inside there, which is interesting. It's like a heart locket type thing. You go in it, you take a picture of the person, and then their soul is trapped forever inside the picture, or something like that. This is a really beautiful place, though. I mean, look at these mountains. Where are these mountains in China again? I kind of think I know where they are. They're in the south, right? They're like not in Hong Kong, but kind of around Hong Kong, right? I'm asking myself this question. I don't actually know the answer to that, but I feel like they are. I mean, look at them. These are some seriously beautiful mountains. Really, really nice. We got this really nice path. We got some kids. They're wearing like identical jumpsuits. That's pretty nice. Someone's taking a picture of this bush. Really, I mean, this is like almost the least interesting thing you take a picture of here, to be honest. I mean, even this tree is nicer. Oh, look at this. Another child in a jumpsuit. Oh, more of them. Maybe this jumpsuit is actually of some kind of importance. Maybe they're part of a group of some sort. It's hard to tell. Of course, I can't read any of this, and I can't recognize any of these individual symbols. But there you go. This is pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. The heart. Seems like that's interesting. You know, actually, now that I think about it, the heart is. Would this be a relatively modern built thing? It actually looks like it is. It is pretty modern, to be honest. But is the heart something in this shape of the heart? Where does this come from? Where does this shape for the heart originate? Is this something that has been around in Chinese culture in like let's say if you go back 2,000 years ago? Is this a thing? Is this shaped heart something that existed in any culture? I would imagine it would have been something that would have originated maybe with like the Greeks or the Romans or something like that. If I would imagine around what time this sort of symbol for a heart could have existed in. I mean, it doesn't really bear that much resemblance to a heart. It sort of does, but I don't know. Maybe it's the kind of thing like it resembles a heart enough that many cultures have adopted it, or maybe it's just a strictly modern thing that's sort of been infused throughout the world at this point. And this is clearly a relatively modernly built monument, so maybe that's the case, or maybe not. Who knows? If someone has actually the answer to that, I would love to know. And if no one does, I'll probably Wikipedia it, or I'll probably Wikipedia it regardless, because I'm kind of interested now, if I remember, that is. So we're going to go with sort of north of Hong Kong. Huan seems like a good sound to a region, considering I've heard of it before. But then again, I've heard of a lot of things, and who knows if that actually is true. The answer was, oh, would you look at that? It's not exactly the right region, but it's... Oh, actually, I think it might be. Oh, look at that. We were in a place called... well, we were near a place called Zhangjiajie. That's as close as I can do. Zhangjiajie. Fuck. Alright. You know what? That's close enough. It's probably very wrong, but we were in the National Forest Park, which is pretty cool. Ooh, look at this. That's a cool looking symbol. I like this one quite a bit. It's like, ooh. Well, that's like a lot of lines, though. My God, you know, writing that seems very labor intensive. 2694. All right, let's go to the next location. And I really like those trees that are behind us. I'm a big fan already. I mean, look at this. Ooh, big mountain up there too. What have we got here? Okinawa Peace Memorial. Well, that seems to be relatively clear as to... yeah, it's pretty clear. You know, I'm not... Well, maybe we're not in Okinawa. I don't know. Let's find out. Okinawa. Now, let's see. It is now Okinawa is this one, right? Yeah, Okinawa is this one. Yeah, that's what I was hoping it was. I was just checking Osaka first, just in case. I often confuse the names. They are relatively similar. But for whatever reason, I feel like we're not in Okinawa. I feel like we're actually in Hawaii, to be honest. Especially now looking more and more. Okinawa, yeah, I really feel like we're in Hawaii, which is why I was so hesitant at first. But I'm fairly certain now that we are in Hawaii. Unless we actually are in Okinawa. Maybe, I don't know. It's very hard for me to tell. Do I think we're in, like, Hawaii or Okinawa, or do I think somewhere else in the Pacific? Somewhere like Guam, maybe? It's very, very hard to tell. Guam could be an alright guess, actually. I think Guam's definitely not bad of a guess. Guam, Okinawa. I mean, for us to be in Okinawa, there was an American flag back there. I was kind of assuming we would go to it, so I was going to wait to point it out. But right over here, we've got an American flag. So, we know we're in America, kind of, maybe. Now, there's probably not an American military base in Okinawa. There might be, but I would imagine there's not. These are all American road signs, so we're somewhere in America. We know that. Now, where in America is the real question? Is it Guam, which is right here, which is very possible, or is it Hawaii? Or is it somewhere else, like American Samoa? And, yeah, that's about it, really. Those are the places I think we are. I'm going to go with Guam. I think Guam is I mean, Hawaii seems more likely, kind of, because, I mean, what would this Okinawa, memorial be about? I'm not 100% certain about that, actually. could also be in Okinawa, but I don't, for whatever reason, don't think so. I think we're in America, unless well, for the reasons I've named before. So I'm gonna go with Guam on this one. And where are we gonna go? Anderson Air Force Base. Sure. Let's say near there. See this park right there. Let's make the guess, and the answer was Northern Mariana Islands. Okay. Not too far off. Not Guam. Last Japanese command post. Okay, that seems to make sense. 2765. Okie dokie. And now we are in somewhere very nice, very picturesque. That is beautiful. Okay. Let's go and see where we are. Let's keep on moving. Come on. Moving and grooving. Maybe we are... I don't know where this is, actually. We've got P.S. Ogden Scenic Viewpoint. Well, okay. When I said I didn't know where we were, I knew we were in America. I just wanted to get a little bit more... Oregon. Beautiful, beautiful Oregon. Was Taylor Krogan... No, I'm getting people confused now. My goodness, there's just so many of you. I can't keep track of where you're all from. But yeah, no, I totally don't think Taylor Krogan is from the UK anymore. Because of Oregon, mostly. Are you? Well, who knows? Maybe you'll tell us. Maybe you won't. You obviously totally 100% don't need to. You can be from anywhere in the world, really. But you know, I like pretending that I know. I don't really remember, so you can keep your anonymity. You only give up that right if you explicitly tell me where you're from, and then you're not really giving up the right. You can sort of just take it back and say, "Hey, bud, don't tell people where I'm from," and that's fine too. Actually, if you want to send in, if you are a person that wants to send in a challenge. And want to remain anonymous, and you don't want me talking about you or your username or whatever, make sure you just give me a heads up on that, and I will totally respect those wishes. But, you know, in this age of the internet, anonymity is something that we pretty much all have. I mean, using a username, there you go. It's the great way. It's the way the internet works. No one's anonymous. Everyone's anonymous. There you go. When nobody has anonymity, everybody does. So, where are we? We're in Oregon, but I haven't really spent much time looking at specifically where we are. Crooked River, all right? We're in Oregon. I think we're like in the... maybe we're in the up here region of Oregon. Although I would have initially guessed down here. I'm thinking up here is probably a good idea. Crooked River. Is this a Crooked River? No, it's a Snake River. Course. I mean, how could I confuse the two? They're so similar. Is this thing the Crooked River? Powder River is actually what that one is. Baker City. Well, we could be near Baker City. We could be in... is this... No, that's Minim River. Okay. I'm never going to find it. But I like the idea that we're in a place called Enterprise. So I'm probably just going to guess it. Mostly because, I mean, it sounds pretty sweet, right? We are near Crooked River Ranch, Lower Bridge, Wyoming. Left half a mile. It said we were in Oregon. How can we be near Wyoming? Did Idaho disappear? Idaho might have disappeared, to be honest. So, that's always a possibility. What have we got here? What have you... Pump Homey. Pump Home? Pump House, of course, Bar and Grill. It's gonna say this place looks nice. I'd go there. There's actually this whole place is very, very nice. Looks like this, you know, might be a great place to live. Maybe it's got a drive-in. You know, there's not too many places that are open late, I would imagine, in a place like this. All right, we're gonna get some actual cities here, which is gonna be good. Redmond and Bend. Bend is Bend up here? I don't really know, but we got Redmond and Bend. Am I going to find them? I'll give myself just a little bit of time, but honestly, I'm not going to spend too much of it. Are we gonna be like just in case? I'm just gonna go check down here. Redmond and Bend. Not finding them. All right, let's make the guess. Not an Enterprise. Oh, there's Bend. It's pretty big too. And there's Redmond. Oh, that's too bad. Well, we found the river. Peter Skeen Ogden Skate Park. Sounds pretty cool. Crooked River Ranch. Oh, that's where we found ourselves. Well, there you go. 2601. I don't know where Wyoming came in, but we certainly weren't there. That's awesome. 2601. That is pretty sweet. So let's check out. We got pretty close on all of those. The answer to the first one was Cardiff, Wales, UK. Pretty sweet. We got the right neighborhood, wrong spot. Then we, 17, 9, 25. It's not as high as some of the other challenges have been. But I didn't get exact locations on most of these. Then we were in Bulgaria, not here, but there, closer to the Black Sea. Then we were in China, Hunan province. Got that one right, which is pretty sweet. We were not in Guam, but the Northern Mariana Islands. And then we were in Oregon, but not over here close to Idaho. We were down here in the middle, really. 17, 9, 25. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.